Hey guys, so really quick, I just found out recently that there's a bill that was introduced in Congress back in November 18, 2004. It's called the Affordable Loans for Student Act, which you can see right here from the bottom. Let me highlight it. Affordable Loans for Student Act. This was introduced by Republican Congressman Mike Lawler from New York. This bill in particular will help lower the interest rate on all federal student loans to 1%. This will be done automatically. So this is a press release from the Congressman Mike Lawler in his own website, as you can see here. And when you scroll down, there's a little bit more information. So lowers the interest rate on federal student loans to 1%, retroactively applies the interest rate adjustment to outstanding loans as well. Authorizes the Department of Education to modify the interest rate and refinance student loans automatically without any opt-in from borrowers. Borrowers may opt out of refinancing if they choose. Provides for the refinancing of all the student loans to Part D loans to ease the rate adjustment process. Authorizes borrowers to consolidate loans if they have multiple outstanding Part D loans following this change. Records a report with information on the total number of borrowers whose loans have been modified or refinanced under this session during the preceding year, and the number of such borrowers who are delinquent in making payments on such a loan. So this is a pretty good bill. Will definitely make things better for a lot of people with student loans. It doesn't resolve the student loan crisis completely because colleges are still getting more and more expensive every year, as we already know. Even if you go to a public university, it's still very expensive. You can try community college, which tends to be much cheaper for the first 3 years, which is what I did. And then you transfer to a 4 year university, which is also what I did. And everything I did was public, no private universities, but they are still getting more expensive. In particular, a lot of 4 year state universities are very pricey still. Of course, still cheaper than private universities like Ivy League ones, such as Harvard, Columbia, Princeton, etc. But it's still very expensive to go to college. So this bill will be at least something to help out a little bit. It's not a solution to the problem completely, but it helps provide at least a little break on people who have to pay student loans. It's not easy. My opinion, student loans, just like medical debt, should be completely canceled or wiped out. We shouldn't have to worry about it. The government could get rid of student loan debt and medical debt, pass Medicare for all, so then people don't have to worry about having employment to have uh, medical coverage that should include vision, dental, etc. And also be able to pass legislation where colleges are much more affordable. Preferably free for people of low income at least. And if you go to a community college and public university, should be at least no more expensive than what people paid back in 1970s and 1980s. At least make it more affordable so that people can work part time, around 12 to 15 hours a week, 16 at most, and be able to pay for the entire college and be able to have time to do internships, fellowships, and not have to worry about having a full time job and still have student loans at the end of the college career. That's not fair. So that's just my 2 cents. But overall, I like this bill. Um, I highly doubt it's going to get past Congress. Most Republicans are extremely regressive. Uh, Same thing with Democrats, but Republicans tend to be worse. They're less progressive than Democrats in general. So the only way this could be passed if majority of Congress members were more actual progressives, at least at the level of AOC, Bernie Sanders. Otherwise, even something like this, which is extremely practical legislation, we have a hard time passing. Next link here, just Forbes just talking about back in November 25th, 2024. It was written by Adam Pinsky. Just in the news, they would just talk a little bit about this issue. Of course, Biden tried multiple times to make student loans better, but let's not forget that Biden also made it impossible to file for bankruptcy for student loans, pretty much. So he also messed this up. Even though he fixed PSLF, Public Student Loan Forgiveness Program for government employees, but again, he did mess it up. And now they talk a little bit about this bill here and how a lot of student loans up to at least 8.5%. That's not surprising. It can be that high, unfortunately. But with this new bill, it will be a good thing. And this next step here, this next site is Congress.gov, and just talks about how this was introduced back in November 18, 2024. Right now, there's have been no movements. Hopefully, it does get passed. Highly unlikely, but it's a good deal to have in the future. And that's really it for this. I can't think of any new updates on this specific topic. So that really is it, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.